Terence LeVar Thornton, born May 13, 1977, better known by his stage name Pusha T, is an American rapper and record executive. He rose to prominence as one half of the hip-hop duo Clipse, which was mainly active from 1994 to 2010, alongside his older brother No Malice. As Clipse, the two released 3 studio albums and a number of mixtapes and had hit singles including Grindin' and When the Last Time, both 2002. They also founded the label Re-Up Records and the fashion label Play Cloths. In September 2010, Pusha T signed to Kanye West's Good Music imprint, under the aegis of Def Jam Recordings. Later that year, he was featured on West's single Runaway, which peaked at number 12 on the Billboard Hot 100. In 2011, he released his first solo project, the mixtape Fear of God. He released his debut solo album, My Name Is My Name, in 2013. In November 2015, Kanye West appointed Pusha T to take over his role as president of Good Music. Pusha T has since then released 3 more solo albums: King Push, Darkest Before Dawn, The Prelude, 2015, Daytona, 2018, and It's Almost Dry, 2022, all of which received widespread acclaim. Pusha T was born Terence LeVar Thornton on May 13, 1977, in the Bronx borough of New York City, though the family soon relocated to Virginia Beach, Virginia, where he and his brother, Gene Thornton, grew up. 5 As teenagers, the brothers both sold drugs, with Gene eventually being kicked out of their parents' house after they discovered what he was doing. In 1992, alongside his brother, the two began to pursue a career in hip-hop, forming a group known as Clipse. His older brother Gene was known for most of the group's duration as Malice. The two were originally known as Terror and Malicious, respectively, and in 2012 Gene changed his stage name to No Malice, following a conversion to Christianity. Shortly after forming Clipse, the brothers were introduced to record producer and fellow Virginian Pharrell Williams of the Neptunes, who helped them secure a recording contract with Elektra Records in 1997-8. Terence initially took the stage name Terror. After being signed to Elektra, they began working on their debut album, Exclusive Audio Footage. After recording the entire album, they released one single, The Funeral, which was commercially unsuccessful and eventually led to the release of the album being cancelled and Clipse being dropped from the label shortly after. After being dropped, Terror changed his name to Pusha T, and despite not being signed to a major label, he made numerous appearances on other artists' songs, appearing on Khalees' 1999 single Good Stuff and Nivea's 2001 single Runaway, I Wanna Be With You, respectively, thanks to his relationship with the Neptunes, who produced both songs. In early 2001, Pharrell Williams signed the duo to Arista Records through his recently established Star Trak imprint. Clipse began working on their major label debut, executively produced by the Neptunes. Their debut single, Grindin', was released on May 14, 2002, and became a summer top 40 hit, reaching number 30 on the Billboard Hot 100 on July 30, 2002. Similar success followed with their second single, When the Last Time, which peaked at number 19. Fueled by 2 successful singles, Clipse released their commercial debut album Lord Willin' on August 20, 2002, debuting at number 1 on Billboard's Top R&B/Hip Hop Album chart and number 4 on the Billboard 200, eventually being certified gold by the Recording Industry Association of America, RIAA, on October 1, 2002. In late 2003, Clipse began recording material for their second album, Hell Hath No Fury. However, further work on the album ground to a halt in 2004, when Arista Records' urban artists were absorbed into its sister label Jive Records as part of a larger merger between Sony Music Entertainment and BMG. Due to contractual requirements, Clipse was forced to stay on Jive, while Star Trak and the rest of its roster moved to their new home at Interscope Records. While Clipse resumed work on the album and eventually finished recording it, the duo became increasingly frustrated with Jive, as the label was notorious for overlooking hip-hop artists such as Clipse, UGK, and Keith Murray in favor of the more pop-oriented acts on its roster, which caused numerous delays in the release of Hell Hath No Fury. As delays continued, the group asked for a formal release from its contract. When Jive refused to grant this request, the duo sued the label. In response to this, in 2004, the brothers launched their own record label imprint, Re-Up Records, and formed the hip-hop group Re-Up Gang, along with fellow rappers Obliva and Sandman. On May 9, 2006, Clips finally reached an agreement with Jive to release the album through both Re-Up and Jive. Hell Hath No Fury was finally released on November 28, 2006. Once again produced by the Neptunes, it debuted at number 14 on the Billboard 200 with over 80,000 copies sold in the first week. While the album received a great deal of critical acclaim, its sales were less successful than Lord Willin'. It spawned two moderately successful singles, Mr. Me Too with Pharrell Williams and Womp Womp, What It Do, with Slim Thug. Clips's frustrations with Jive were a constant theme of the album, with Pusha T saying "I'm sorry" to the fans, but their crackers weren't playing fair at Jive on the track Mr. Me Too. The hip-hop magazine XXL gave the album an XXL rating, marking it as a 5-star album. At the time only 5 albums had previously received that honor. In a May 19, 2007, interview with iWeekly, Clips revealed that they had been officially released from any contractual obligations with Jive. After this, the duo began discussions with several record labels, eventually signing with Columbia Records on October 26, 2007. The follow-up to Hell Hath No Fury, titled Till the Casket Drops, was released on December 8, 2009 via Columbia Records. In a departure from the group's previous works, which only featured production from the Neptunes, the album features production from Sean Diddy Combs' production team The Hitmen, and DJ Khalil among others. The album did not fare as well commercially as the group's first 2 albums, peaking at only number 41 on the Billboard 200. After releasing their third album, Pusha T and Malice announced Clips would be going on indefinite hiatus so the brothers could focus on their solo careers. Shortly after this, Pusha T was signed to Kanye West's Good Music label in September 2010 and made his first appearances as a member of the Good roster on Kanye West's My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, appearing on his hit Runaway and premiering the song with him at the 2010 MTV Video Music Awards on September 12, 2010. He was also featured on several tracks from West's Good Fridays series and made other appearances on Swizz Beatz' Monster Mondays series, Lloyd Banks' HFM 2, Hunger for More 2, and Tabi Bonnie's Fresh, respectively. On the week of December 16, 2010, Pusha T signed an exclusive management deal with NUE Agency. On February 11, 2011, Funkmaster Flex debuted Pusha T's debut solo single on New York City's Hot 97. The track, titled My God, was produced by Hit Boy and was generally well received by the public. Soon after, the song leaked onto the internet, however, was not officially released through iTunes and Amazon until August 24, 2011. On August 31, 2011, it was announced Pusha had signed a solo record deal with Def Jam. On March 21, 2011, Pusha T released his solo debut, a mixtape titled Fear of God, which included My God and featured both freestyle and original songs, and included features from Kanye West, 50 Cent, Rick Ross, Pharrell Williams, and Kevin Kassom. The mixtape was well received, and soon after he began working on his debut extended play, EP, Fear of God 2, Let Us Pray, which initially included 4 songs from the mixtape and 5 new songs. The EP was originally set to be released on June 21, 2011, however, it was pushed back to August 23, and for a while, September 27 was believed to be the date, but after it came and went, on October 6, 2011, Pusha T announced the EP was set to be released on November 8, 2011. In addition, it was revealed he had added 4 more songs to the EP, bringing it to 12 tracks in total. Considered a re-release of the initial Fear of God, it was released on November 8, 2011, and was well received by critics. On October 19, 2011, via Twitter, Kanye West announced plans for a spring 2012 Good Music album, featuring all artists from the label as well as numerous guest appearances. On April 6, 2012, Mercy, the lead single from the Good Music compilation album Cruel Summer, was released. The song, produced by newly signed in-house producer Lifted, features Pusha T along with Kanye West, Big Sean, and Southern rapper 2 Chainz. On May 24, 2012, Pusha T released a song titled Exodus 23 verse 1 featuring The Dream. It is speculated that the song is a diss track aimed at Young Money rappers Drake and Lil Wayne. This resulted in a diss song by Lil Wayne, which Pusha T did not directly respond to, but branded it as horrible in an interview. He was featured alongside West on the third single for Cruel Summer, New God Flow. In October 2012, Pusha T made an appearance on the soundtrack to the film The Man with the Iron Fists on a track titled Tick-Tock alongside fellow American rappers Raekwon, Joel Ortiz, and Danny Brown. My Name Is My Name was scheduled to be released on July 16, 2013, but was pushed back to October. Pusha T's debut studio album was released on October 8, 2013, featuring guest appearances from Rick Ross, Young Jeezy, 2 Chainz, Big Sean, Future, Pharrell Williams, Chris Brown, and Kendrick Lamar, among others. The album was met with acclaim from music critics and was positioned high on many Best Albums of 2013 lists by major publications. The album also fared well commercially, debuting at number 4 on the US Billboard 200, selling 74,000 copies in its first week of release. As of July 8, 2017, the album has sold 182,000 copies in the United States. The album was promoted by 5 singles: Pain featuring Future, Numbers on the Boards, Sweet Serenade featuring Chris Brown, Let Me Love You featuring Kelly Rowland, and Nostalgia featuring Kendrick Lamar, along with the promotional single Who I Am featuring 2 Chainz and Big Sean. The album includes production from Kanye West, The Neptunes, The Dream, Just Blaze, No ID, Knots, Don Cannon, and Swizz Beatz, among others. In an April 2013 interview with Ask Men, Pusha revealed that shortly after his debut album was released, he would finish working on his second album, titled King Push. In 2013, Pusha T provided guest vocals over a Vice remix of I'll Be Gone for the remix album, Recharged, by American rock band Linkin Park. On November 9, 2015, Pusha revealed to Billboard that he had been appointed the new president of Good Music. In a June 2016 interview, former record executive Steve Stout claimed that Pusha T had allegedly written the McDonald's I'm Lovin' It jingle. Thornton later confirmed the news on Twitter. However, this claim has been disputed by advertising executives who created the campaign, and a McDonald's marketing executive. Neither Stout nor Pusha T has commented on the dispute. On April 19, 2018, Kanye West announced on his Twitter page that Pusha T's King Push album would be released on May 25, 2018. On May 23, 2018, Pusha T announced on his Twitter page that he changed the album title from King Push to Daytona. The album garnered controversy when West spent $85,000 to acquire the cover art, a photo of Whitney Houston's drug-filled bathroom, taken in her Atlanta, Georgia residence in 2006. Not only did the content of the album cover cause outside controversy, but Pusha T claims to not have agreed with the price West paid for the photo. On May 25, 2018, Daytona was released to critical acclaim. It received an 86 on Metacritic, indicating universal acclaim. Subsequently, he was named the Best Rapper Alive by Complex for 2018 for his work on Daytona and his diss track The Story of Adidon. The album received praise from hip-hop veterans Nas and P. Diddy, calling it a classic album and a modern-day masterpiece. In February 2020, Pusha T started a new record label, Airwave Media Group, to sign and develop artists from the Virginia area. He remained the president of GOOD Music while focusing on building a roster of artists from his home state. In creating the label, Pusha cited his desire to recruit album artists who craft narratives and larger stories throughout their projects. Local artists were encouraged to submit music to the Airwave Music YouTube channel and a weekly radio show on a local station, 103 Jams FM. In the label's first year, Airwave Music signed Kari 1K, Shaolin, Leto, and Why Not Duce. On February 7, 2022, Pusha T released Diet Coke, the lead single from his fourth studio album It's Almost Dry, which was produced by Kanye West and 88 Keys. The music video for the single was released the next day, directed by Omar Jones, and features Pusha T and West moving around over a white backdrop, which pays direct homage to Craig Mack's Flava in Ya Ear remix music video. 88 Keys later revealed that the beat for the single was made 18 years before the song was made, on a beat tape named The Makings of Crack Cocaine. On March 4, Pusha T and Nigo released the single Hear Me Clearly for Nigo's album I Know Nigo. The song is also set to appear on It's Almost Dry. He also appeared alongside his brother No Malice as clips on the song Punch Bowl on the I Know Nigo. The album as well. The music video, also for Hear Me Clearly, was released on March 30. On that same month, on the 21st, Pusha T appeared in a commercial for fast food chain Arby's, with a diss track named Spicy Fish diss aimed at fellow fast food chain McDonald's because of their Filet-O-Fish sandwich, and states that Arby's fish sandwich is better. On April 6, Pusha T released the third single for It's Almost Dry, Neck and Wrist, featuring rapper Jay-Z and Pharrell, and would later appear in an interview with Charlemagne the God, which was released on the 11th. On the 18th, Pusha T announced the release date of It's Almost Dry as April 22, and also announced a listening party in New York City named Coachella. 79, the long-awaited album was officially released on April 22, produced by artists Pharrell and Ye and featuring artists such as Jay-Z, Kid Cudi, Lil Uzi Vert, Nigo, and his brother No Malice, among others. The album received critical acclaim from fans and critics alike. In May 2022, Pusha T topped the Billboard chart for the first time. It's Almost Dry won #1 album and topped the Billboard 200 dated May 7, 2022, with a total of 55,000 album equivalent units. After Pusha T released My God, the first single from his solo mixtape, his former Good Music labelmate Consequence took to Twitter and claimed Pusha T stole his flow and lyrics from a song of his that Pusha T was supposed to appear on, titled The Last Supper. On July 22, 2011, Consequence released a song titled The Plagiarist Society where he takes shots and questions Pusha T's coke-dealing raps. Towards the end of the record, the Queen's native promises to take aim at Kanye West next, saying "You're nothing but a body shield, for that coward from the Midwest / so yes you can bet, that your boss is next." Pusha T responded to the diss track when he appeared on Chicago's 107.5 WGCI's The Morning Riot and said nobody is looking for Consequence. As for if he would respond on a record, Pusha T went on to say, "At the end of the day I am an artist and this whole rap thing is fun to me, so I can't say you won't hear nothing, but to go back and forth with him, it's not right, I won't get anything out of it." Later that day, Consequence called into Chicago's WGCI's The Morning Riot in retaliation to the remarks Pusha T made about him. He also premiered a song titled Everybody Told Me to Straighten It Out, where he disses West, Pusha T, and good music in general. Since then, Pusha T has responded to Consequence on a record. The song was the remix to Ace Hood's Go and Get It, which also featured Beanie Sigel, Busta Rhymes, and Styles P. In the song, Pusha raps Consequence, "Nigga, talk is cheap, you don't want a problem? Off the beef, before I off his ass with his awful teeth." On August 19, Consequence released Movies on Demand 3 and continued to diss his former label and Pusha T on songs such as Career Killer and Mr. Rap Fix, Hot Water. The tension between Pusha T and rapper Lil Wayne had been going on for years, beginning soon after Clips and Birdman worked on What Happened to That Boy, the latter's 2002 single. In 2006, Wayne felt the Clips song Mr. Me Too was directed at him, and in 2012 Pusha T's Exodus 23 verse 1 song caused Lil Wayne to vent on Twitter, later releasing a diss track titled Gaulish, in which he says "Fuck Pusha T and anybody that love him / his head up his ass, I have to headbutt him." Pusha T has called Wayne's diss track horrible and said he felt it did not deserve a response. Both men have downplayed the feud, with Wayne saying he is over it. However, in September 2012, Pusha T appeared on the remix of Chief Keef's I Don't Like, where he accused Wayne of using ghostwriters, saying, "My pen's better, you don't write, trendsetter, you clone-like." He has since confirmed that the line was a Wayne diss. In late November 2012, Pusha T once again dissed Wayne and Birdman on a ludicrous song titled Madfo from his #IdGaff mixtape. Pusha T later revealed his motivation for the verse, "Oh, because it's a Swizz beat. You got to blame Swizz. See, when Wayne got a Swizz beat." With the ghoulish track, he got busy, well he tried to. After the release of Pusha T's song Exodus 23 verse 1 in 2012, Drake seemingly responded to Pusha in the intro to his 2013 album Nothing Was the Same, calling Pusha T a bench player acting as a starter. The two directed subliminal disses towards each other between 2012 and 2017, with Pusha T rapping on the song HGTV, "It's Too Far Gone when the most real ain't real / I walk amongst the clouds, so your ceilings ain't real / these niggas Call of Duty 'cause they killings ain't real / with a questionable pen so the feeling ain't real," with Drake later responding on the diss track Two Birds, One Stone, questioning Pusha T's drug dealing past. Pusha T further escalated the feud on the song Infrared from his 2018 album Daytona, where he accused Drake of using a ghostwriter. Drake responded to the song less than one day later, releasing a track titled Duppy Freestyle, where he insults both Pusha T and Kanye West, accusing Pusha of being a fake drug dealer and claiming that he would boost sales of Pusha T's album just by dissing him. Pusha T responded to Duppy on May 29, 2018, with the track The Story of Adidon, which featured Pusha responding to Drake over the instrumental of Jay-Z's 2017 single The Story of O.J. The song debuted on Hot 97 and has lines directed towards rumors Drake has an illegitimate child and his producer's multiple sclerosis. The song additionally referenced Pusha's ongoing beef with Lil Wayne and Birdman. The song's cover art also attracted controversy, showing an unedited picture of Drake wearing a Jim Crow t-shirt and hoodie and blackface makeup. Drake eventually admitted to losing the feud in an interview with Rap Radar, saying it was his first loss in the competitive sport of rapping. On June 11, 2020, Pusha T and his wife Virginia Williams welcomed their first child, Nigel Bricks Thornton. The child's name attracted reactions online for bricks being an apparent slang term for cocaine, something which Pusha T raps about often.